Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things, Magic the Gathering. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, what is Magic the Gathering? How do I play it? Where do I start? What do I buy? Is there anything I need to buy? Well, this whole video should answer every single one of your questions that you have. So we're going to start with the basics. What is Magic the Gathering? Well, Magic the Gathering is a card game system that is based off a resource management scale. I actually have with me a little bit of an example, as this is part of my commander deck, which I will go into later, but we're going to start with the basics. So right here, this is Terramont Neckmun's Will. So the way that a Magic card works is that up here, this is mana symbols. They are what are required to cast spells throughout the whole entire game. You can't cast them without filling out these. Now, as you can see, the different symbols have colors and also like little images. Black, blue, white, but there's also red and green. There's 5 colors in total in Magic. White is known for all of its board wipes and pretty much known for its life gain. Blue is known for card draw and counter spells and having a lot of control over the decks, including in a fighting game. Kind of think of it as like always having counters ready. That's the best way to think about blue. Black, they're very good at bringing back creatures and reanimating the dead. They also are very good at kill spells. One of the greatest things to do is removal, especially against big creatures, like green. Green, their whole entire thing is big stomp. They hit up with big creatures, big damage, big everything. And they love their +1/+1 counters, which +1/+1, if you look at the bottom here, if you look right here where my finger is, how this is a 4/4. +1/+1 counters increases the toughness and the power. Toughness, which is this one right here, is how much damage it will do to a card. And the power is how much health it has. Think of it as like a fighting game or an RPG. If I have a creature that's 4 power, and I block against your creature that has 2, 4 is greater than 2. I'm just saying. Now, obviously, this isn't always the case, as there's multiple ways to get around this. But, basics, that's what we're going to stick with. Now, with all of these, there's a lot of different things that come with it. For example, we have things such as tokens. Something that you're going to use that our other creatures make. Other things that you have are emblems, which is what planeswalkers make. Emblems are only made by planeswalkers or some creatures that have the ability to keep something on the board. They're usually really hard to get, but they're really strong. And of course, some basic things is you got just basic creatures, like a zombie. Now, each deck is its own special thing, but today we're going to be talking more about my favorite game mode, Commander. Commander is a 100-card format, and you will be seeing videos of my deck entirely, and also seeing me opening up some product that is part of Magic the Gathering, and ways to get started with your collection. Commander is a 100-card format. No card is the same, with a commander always on the side, which I will show you a video of how that's laid out. No card can be the same. Every card has to be new or different. And it also requires you to revolve around your commander's colors. For my commander, it is white, blue, black. So I can only have cards of those colors in my deck. Same thing goes for any commander. Now, usually commander is done in a 4-person game. Now, I'm not saying it has to be done in a 4-player game, but it is preferred for a 4-person game because commander is seen more as a multiplayer friendly, casual kind of style. It's also a lot of fun to meet new people to play like this. And I'll show you kind of how the different setups are. Now, what you see here is that is where the deck or library is and the commander go. This is a playmat where you put all the cards at, and you also make sure to play all your cards, and also that dice is meant to figure out whose goes first. As for that, that's the case with all of my commander decks in it. So, this is what is called a bundle box. As you can see on the back, it comes with a certain amount of packs, a dice, lands, and also sometimes a promo card. As well as the case is good for holding a lot of things such as other Magic cards for your collection. Now showing here, this is what's going to be inside your bundle box. You usually get a poster of whatever the set is, and when you open the inside, it's nice and kind of like spacious for you to put all your cards. As you look in, there's the dice, and that is usually where you can put all your extra cards in. This is the symbol of the set, by the way, that it's going to be showing since it's a racing set. And then you proceed to get all these packs. Now, with all of these, the packs equal lands, as well as just cards. Now, you may be wondering, where do I get to play all these? Well, you can play any of these at your local game store. Some of these locations can be something as simple as, down the road, or even somewhere else. Now, the place that I play is somewhere called Cozy Dragons, where these photos are taken. This place is filled with Magic cards, card games, board games, you name it, they're here. And I go and play Magic here every Tuesday, so that's where you can go and meet other players at. After showing you all of this, I know I didn't get to go and talk about as much as I would love to, and I wish I could go in more detail of showing you how it's played. But that's another video for another time. Right now we're just trying to start your interest in it, at least basic knowledge. The main things you should get from this video is mainly go to your local GameStop, learn, ask people, befriend them. And also, as you go through, it's sometimes good to just test the waters. I find it easier that it is sometimes better to just play. Because then you'll learn if you like the game or not. Because I can tell you till I'm blue in the face. I can tell you to go and play every YouTube video telling you how to play. But in reality, the best way to go and tell if you would like this game is to just simply go out and just meet new people and play this game. I hope this was very inspirational, or at least enough to get your interest started. And who knows, maybe I'll continue the series of going into more details by recording myself and my friends playing so that you can see kind of the locations of everything that needs to be set down, as well as just kind of seeing if you would enjoy something of this complexity. Let me know. This is Justin signing off. See ya.